Imagine a place where all the knowledge of the ancient world was gathered in one grand sanctuary, a treasure trove of wisdom, innovation, and untold secrets. Now imagine that place, wiped away, leaving humanity to wonder forever what was lost. This is the story of the great Library of Alexandria. Nestled in the thriving city of Alexandria, Egypt, the Great Library wasn't just a building, it was a beacon of human curiosity. Founded in the 3rd century BCE, during the reign of Ptolemy II, the library symbolized a dream: to collect every written work in existence. It wasn't merely a collection of scrolls, but a bold attempt to archive the world's collective knowledge, spanning cultures, continents, and centuries. Historians believe the library housed up to 400,000, some say even 700,000 scrolls. These weren't just records from Egypt or Greece, but texts from India, Mesopotamia, and beyond. From philosophy and medicine to mathematics and astronomy, the Great Library was the first attempt at globalizing information. Scholars of the time called it the cradle of knowledge. But what truly made it exceptional wasn't just the vast number of texts, it was the minds it attracted. Imagine walking into its grand halls, where legendary thinkers like Euclid, the father of geometry, and Eratosthenes, the man who first measured Earth's circumference, worked tirelessly. The library wasn't just a repository, it was an intellectual powerhouse. Ideas flowed freely, discoveries were made, and for a moment in history, it felt like humanity had the universe within its grasp. But such ambition came with its challenges. The library's relentless pursuit of knowledge led to some controversial practices. Legend has it that every ship docking in Alexandria was searched for books. Any scrolls found were confiscated, copied by scribes, and the originals were kept in the library, with the copies returned to the owners. Some called it brilliance, others called it theft. However, the story of the Great Library is not just about its rise, but also its tragic fall. And here lies one of history's most enduring mysteries. How did this monumental institution disappear? How could humanity's greatest intellectual treasure vanish so completely that not a single scroll remains? The first whispers of destruction are tied to the Roman general Julius Caesar. In 48 BCE, during a siege on Alexandria, Caesar's forces set fire to the ships in the harbor. The flames reportedly spread to parts of the city, possibly engulfing the library. But was this the end? Some argue that the library had already begun to decline, its treasures scattered and neglected. Another theory points to religious and political upheavals. In the centuries that followed, Alexandria changed hands multiple times. Some accounts suggest that Christian zealots in the 4th century targeted pagan knowledge, while others blame the Muslim conquest in the 7th century. Yet, no single event or culprit can be definitively blamed. It's as if the library's destruction is as elusive as the knowledge it once held. What makes this mystery even more haunting is the speculation about what was lost. Ancient texts on advanced engineering, medical techniques, and philosophical insights. All gone. Could humanity have unlocked the secrets of the universe centuries earlier if the library had survived? Would our understanding of the world be profoundly different today? The Great Library of Alexandria remains both a symbol of human brilliance and a cautionary tale. It reminds us of what can be achieved when knowledge is valued and shared, and what can be lost when it's not. To this day, archaeologists and historians continue to search for remnants of the library, hoping to piece together fragments of its legacy. But as the sands of time cover its remains, one question lingers. Did the library truly vanish, or does its spirit live on in every effort to preserve and share knowledge? Perhaps the answer lies not in what we've lost, but in how we ensure it never happens again. While the physical library is gone, its story has inspired countless generations to dream of preserving and sharing knowledge. In the modern world, digital libraries and online archives strive to fulfill the mission of the Great Library, universal access to information. Yet, even with these advancements, the fragility of knowledge remains a pressing concern. Consider the challenges of digital preservation. Unlike scrolls and books, digital records are subject to technological obsolescence and data corruption. The cautionary tale of Alexandria's library urges us to ask, how secure is our collective knowledge today? Are we learning from history, or are we doomed to repeat it? The lessons from Alexandria also resonate in the realm of censorship and access. In many parts of the world, knowledge remains restricted, whether through political oppression, economic barriers, or lack of infrastructure. The dream of the Great Library, to democratize information, is still far from realized. Despite these challenges, the legacy of the Great Library endures. Its spirit lives on in every effort to break down barriers to knowledge, to encourage curiosity, and to honor the pursuit of truth. Institutions like UNESCO, initiatives like open access publishing, and even individual efforts to preserve cultural heritage all echo the ambitions of Alexandria. As we marvel at the vast digital repositories of today, it's worth remembering that they are, in many ways, the successors of the Great Library. But with this privilege comes responsibility. The fate of Alexandria serves as a reminder that knowledge is not immune to neglect, destruction, or loss. It must be nurtured, protected, and shared. The Great Library also challenges us to consider the value of curiosity. What does it mean to seek knowledge, not for profit or power, but for the sheer joy of understanding the world? The scholars of Alexandria didn't merely record facts, they asked questions that pushed the boundaries of human thought. They dared to imagine possibilities far beyond their time. This spirit of inquiry is just as relevant today. In an age where misinformation spreads faster than truth, and where scientific progress is often hindered by skepticism, the lessons of Alexandria are a call to action. We must cultivate a culture that values evidence, rewards curiosity, and protects the pursuit of knowledge from those who would seek to suppress it. Ultimately, the Great Library of Alexandria is more than a historical institution. It's a symbol of what humanity can achieve when we come together in the pursuit of understanding. Its story isn't just about what was lost, but about what we have the potential to build. The future of knowledge is in our hands, and the choices we make today will determine whether we honor the legacy of Alexandria or let it fade into obscurity. Let this be a reminder. The pursuit of knowledge is never finished. There are always new questions to ask, new discoveries to make, and new ways to share what we learn. The story of the Great Library is not over. It lives on in every book we open, every idea we share, and every effort we make to preserve the incredible gift of human curiosity.